Yes, see. Ken Ofori Atta ansa na Ofori aban mu no. Sorry. Ofori ni position akwaji the foreign the finance minister position Jubilee House no. The latter part of the time na Ofori the finance ministry akoshe Jubilee House akoye foreign finance minister no. $34.9 million eno sign ye said the ambulance 307 binom ko kraba I tontura no. Almost ambulance nobody abano. Omo de ba be maintenance. Spare parts omo be hyehyehye enti Ghana for atisika $34.9 million ye de ba be ma company bia omo na omo de sa spare parts no ene de ene sa repairing works no omo no mo ba be ye $34.9 million, technically $35 million. The ambulance near to the same. Now say who calculate 307 ambulances. Now we divide this at 34.9 yeah. That means it's an ambulance biano $113,000 any of the repair. T. And the okuja to Ablakwa at the document about Bontini. Document no the Bontini no. Clear and nobody has been able to contest the document. Nobody has been able to say Kratana or the buyer or bois as a member of parliament. Nobody has been able to do that. Now Kratari no say Ken Ofori Atta share the accountant general say $34.9 million on Chioma company bia jankruma Ekufuado bane boyfriend or Nigeria ni dia. Na sa company no omo babe ye the maintenance on the day any spare parts omo de babe hyehyɛ ambulance bi no omo kraba 2019 no mokai ambulance bi na be bonyo mo kyerɛ o fecho ntontra na mo krai no mokai se jakpa asem wo ya e court no mokai se big C for eton ambulance maye omo sa de edien spare part e de bibia kan ho at their own cost ende na na do danko Ekufuado ba omia Musa Omakofa ambulance 307 million aba. 307 ambulances. And no be a company wo Ghana. Omakofa ambulance ne ba no. And no be a company. And no say yenia Ghana for no yemfa sika $40 million emfa company no. Na omo mfa nkoto to spare parts emfa be repair ambulance no. Ote Ghana ha. Na at this point you are still saying say anti NPP no Omon corner NDC mra. Now the question here is, say NPP yes I nyoma we nyina na say yet Ghana na because of tribe and sebio jiminti we don't want to speak on it and kick these people out. Na dear na wo message be na wo send e dia kwa abontene a anase adwene be na wo what are you thinking? Do you think say who ignore we na we kwa ade chi a ade foforo bi beba abe solve that problem nana? Okujato Ablakwa today is being insulted because I am he's being insulted because at the end of the day no nidine enye kwame amwako at the end of the day no onya santini ba onya kaniba inti se Ghana for omo MPP for area sika na se oden krata akraba na obeka kire mu se enkofo we wiam a na ya dane no the tribal. Right now we are not even looking at the issue, we are looking at the messenger. There are so many people in Ghana. Omunim says Sanyomo nyina no kre. But a free Okujato Ablakwa honkwa abankwa de entiasie. Adentra oya huneni aboa. Inti nkwasiafo we area ya. Yenja nkwasiafo omo wi afi so omo ya kamfo. That is the problem in Ghana today. That is why you see a lot of people quiet in Ghana, not because they don't know what we are talking about is true. It is because the person sending the message is not one of them. If we say Onya Santini, there are so many people who don't like me because it's a fact. There are so many people who don't like me because later nobody say Kevin Taylor ne mame ahuneni ba. So if sabetna kwana se meka no kura na kire na abra onim no kura na, the fact say me maame ahuneni no asem na nkasa ebeji Ghana no peso beji atum, and that is the foolishness edidi Ghana for bitrim. Let me tell you, there are so many people they don't like me not because of the work I do, it is because me maame ahuneni. Automatically na adwene ne say adentina ahuneni ba eti TV so kasa Ghana for enim ahuneni ba de wanka ya boa, he does not have the space to speak. Into Okujato Ablakwa de oye Senka ye MPB a ofria santimemu ana akamemu a the approach some of the people are approaching this matter no anke be different. A bit different because oye akaniba or the right to speak on Ghana, but because oya uneni, because osa belonging to NDC no, say Ghana ne shekrampa, we have to keep quiet, and it is a fact. I've experienced it. There are so many people in Ghana who don't just like me because what is a Kevin tell me into everything that I put out here, every fact that I say, every single thing I say, automatically na drink okasa ne maami uneni into enye den uneni ba, and it's a fact, and that is what they have done till now. And into na put me jina platform so. Abra in less than 10 minutes or 2 say ordinate tete no otumbe jina platform so edidi kwame nkomatem because from day one, and then it seems say Kwame Nkrumah at the end of the day no onye nipa bia or simple say nanko so di Ghana anim. So it is something that basically one nipa bi mu Ghana, and we cannot save Ghana because amanfo are looking at how people's names sounds, where they are coming from, omo papa din, omo mami din, before they look at the issue. $34.9 million. Till date, nobody has been able to come out to contest the document Okujato Ablakwa de Atrabonte. Till date, Obienwa would contest the document. Now, look at something. I'm sure idea. You see this guy. You say the MP of Doma East. Now, when you read, anytime I say MPP for we. Omunim se MPP for do na Jimmy omuntumi nkenkan te brofunko school papanti. Omu de ato omutirim se so person ko join MPP a ka so ye lawyer enu ano no. Enye bi na nanse omu yi no se Napo constituency. Also a lawyer we Jimmy kura so a lawyer nti onim nyansa. Enti the MPP no because do no MPP nko school. Enti in the eyes like when you go to the land of the blind, obi anani ba akokura ho no ona ye the king. On said do one in Cosco kinkai tiasia into Debiano, Omuna they are quick to say so one kinkai because Obia or Bombiana fast. Debiano or some defense mechanism. And people no doing years of a catch up so school. Or a lawyer. Where Jimmy Kurana catch up so a lawyer, that's all. In this I will study NPP for MPs do na Obia so a lawyer. Because they don't even understand. Because with your monkola brem, they catch up one say, Kasoy a lawyer, Kasoy a doctor, o Kasapon Nyansa. Inti party na akoya party bia dudo no mudi party ne chino they are not intellectually smart to understand the say obu wa title keke does not make that person intelligent. And until they can have somebody like Ekufuado normal rally around Ekufuado for about 20 years. I didn't try see Ekufuado no a lawyer but only certificate, but Ekufuado cut to omutim so a lawyer. It as far as our Catholic team so or a lawyer no MPP support and be do it. On say Baumiaba also an economist. They don't ask for your credentials. They don't go deep and read your thesis. They don't read your research. The moment they could for the catch MPP for say Baumia economist and no. That is how the party is built. Now this guy, this is his first time in parliament. And Okujato Ablakwa releasing his statement. No? When you read the whole statement, when you read the statement na a document enye Okujato Ablakwa any create na a free abaimuno. It said say Ofori instructed the accountant general to pay $34.9 million to Jan Nkrumah's boyfriend company just to have spare parts and repair ambulances. Now, Tama Finance Minister Ayeke Emma instructions no. The total amount Finance Minister Ayeke those times the Accountant General was to pay $34.9 million. So that is the total amount. Now, after Kenofurata instructed the Accountant General to pay that money, no, the Accountant General was able to pay $10 million. That does not mean that the $39 million will not be paid. It means we still owe $24 million out of the $34 million because we have paid $10 million, meaning we still have $24 million to pay. So we are still indebted to that company to pay the company $34 million. Actually, wait, Jimmy. Actually, document now now, you see this idiot. It is because Ajima Menu and about Parliament own the numbers. This is first time in Parliament. Olidi NDC Nino with not more than 5,000 votes. But this fool today granted interview and he was ranting. Adentra or say, abine to $34 million. Okujato should retract. Now abine to $10 million. Yet that won't take $24 million and over. The total amount of money we were supposed to pay, or we are still supposed to pay, is $34 million. $10 million has been given out. Now, here now over kind document we are want to here. Kwasiampenyi we Doma East, Mumusa Doma East for say. Acquire the nimu prekese pikant se MP uno. Obeye MP wo Domano. Doma East no dia na odi aba Doma East ni dinde Paul Aprekuchum. Ote Parliament ena Jimmy on vote or about Parliament less than 5,000 votes. After the rigging and shooting, Jima Menu no or your health minister those times are only can of Ataka Mutribon one the contract with my Jankroma boyfriend Nigerian, you know. Because Jima Menu is the one who sponsored this guy to come to Parliament, you know. Quickly, he started fooling himself. Now, hear this idiot.
It is quite unfortunate to defame someone of amount of money that he has not paid. And then you put out there saying that he has paid that amount when you know that if you critically analyze the document, that amount of money that you are talking about has not been issued. So why are we going out there making it look as if that the man has paid an amount of money that is extreme? If you calculate all the monies that my brother put out there, it sums up to 120 million, of which the minister approved. Indeed, in his submission, he said he approved 34 million on the 9th of February. The minister approved only 10 million on the 9th of February. This is it to the controller. All that I'm telling my brother is that whatever he's doing in protecting the public purse, in trying to protect the countries, whatever it is, we may be happy. But he should take his time in doing this so that he may not put people in a position that they don't find themselves due to his haste in trying to make some, maybe have a scoop, if I may say, the you media guys that you call it. So what I'm trying to tell my brother is that, I think it's honorable to go back, record those documents, apologize to Honorable Ajima Menu and Honorable Ofori Atta, knowing very well that, maybe yes, I thought I got the dates right, I got the documentation wrong, I got the dates right, but the documentation were wrong. Probably I'll go back and get it right. And I don't think it will hurt him. It's rather will put him and put his credibility as he has always, placed it at a higher level.
You see, isn't it not disheartening that we bring in ambulance, 307 ambulance, then the company that brought in the ambulance, that company could not add spare parts. Oh, Jakwa case never court no. The big C guys no, they shipped spare parts at their own cost though, and added it to the ambulance. You see, add na ato force na control letter. These people bring 307 ambulance from a company, and the company does not add one spare part to the 307 ambulance. Yeah, the ambulance in Bedru Ghana we no, and almost be a company say, sa company na yensen tia company ne ka. And this fool with this wide mouth like Panasonic mic is telling us say, oh, we paid 10 million because he sees nothing wrong with it. If we even paid $1,000 for ambulances that the company could not guarantee or add parts to it, then we are foolish as a people. So this fool wearing a Vietnam suit, Nanuncio so Jimmy no, this is his first time in Parliament. wabewu sibe disika koni kurom ko toilet ko onyebi. Go to Doma East. He is there defending $10 million. Oh, we have paid $10 million. You go out there and get ambulance without spare parts, without any strategy to maintain the ambulance. You come to Ghana, you set up a company within a week. Jan Kruma, who is the daughter of the president's boyfriend's company, and then you give them $10 million and say, oh, we did not pay $34 million, so now so Jimmy, and so my brother. And you sit in Ghana and you ask yourself, say Jimmy Foy, where did we you go to obu free? Banchi be no money omo boy ya. Sa at the end of the day, sa banchi no any omo nyina bo fryer from so be nipa. Because when you read the document, it is clear. Now let me show you this. And among for the constituency, Jomu bedi kromu dibi kwasia bankran abeto space, baby a red, baby a green. Now no bagaya se Panasonic mic to talk kan kwasia sem. He sees nothing wrong with $10 million. He sees nothing wrong with the government bringing in 307 ambulances without any plans of repairing the ambulance, without any backup plan of add and spare parts to even be able to maintain the ambulances. Today as we speak, there are two forces in court. Big C 4 about 30 ambulances almost has spare parts can kwasiafo we abetena kurom ha obiambo jimini we trimu to kan kwasiasem say $10 million spare. So Ablakwa should apologize to the former health minister Ajimamenu and who bon jaw to say Ofori Ajimamenu kwasiampanyi a okofa COVID-19 drugs without checking. Ajimamenu ekrobian kwasi ekunu to twene. This fool committed genocide. Because kwasia way Ajimamenu na so so man de parliament ewie sika de ba yenti na no se boto abetra kan kwasia say just 10 million. We should apologize to your stupid god Ajimamenu. Now look at this. Some way na yama more opportunity no the parliament. Now read this document. I mean read it with you, then you will understand. When you read the document Ablakwa published, it says establishment of letter of credit in favor of MS Service Ghana Auto Group Limited to procure spare parts for 307 units of ambulance vehicles. Me see, say you $100 crowd for spare parts for somebody has to go to jail. Big C, Jakwama Sabna court no. Big C added spare parts, a whole container of spare parts to just 30 ambulances. We go crack 307 ambulances. Yamfa one spare part and count. Oba ya, oba junkie na your friend Jankromana or bot drag no. Or no boyfriend Nigeria ni abuano. And na be a company na mobe to $40 million. Now what you $10 million? Wow, one no se boto. Abetrake kan kwasi asem. Aden kwasi be aton space one kran amount. Now when you read the document, this is what it says. Please refer to the Ministry of Health letter number MOHKA 3.17/17/01 dated 6 December 2023 on the above subject. 2. We write to acknowledge receipt of your request for an amount of $34 million. For an amount of $34.9 million. Let me read every single thing. Vietnam City National for an amount of how much? Now, so 34 million, that's your 10 million. Why are we not supposed to speak about it? Now, when you read the document, it says, we write to acknowledge receipts of your request for an amount of $34.9 million. That is $34,904,505 for procurement of spare parts for the maintenance of the 307 Mercedes-Benz ambulance purchased in 2019. So this document from the ministry was saying that they have to be paid that money, and the total amount is 34.9 million. So 34.9 million here, 10 million. Akwasia. Who feed the token cabet now? My brother should apologize to Kwajima Menu. Jordan who feed narcotic control board guy. We one no Jordan so pro. We should do what? We should apologize to Ajima Menu because that fool brought you to parliament. Now, when you go to the third paragraph, the ministry is only able to fund up to the tune of 10 million. So let me finish this. This ministry is only able to fund up to the tune of $10 million out of the amount requested and recommend that the Ministry of Health finance the difference through NHIA. The Accountant General Finance Minister say $34.9 million now. right now you ntimi ntua you betimi tua 10 million na sa 24.9 na aka no the National Health Insurance Authority for and na MPC kantua nso so. Are we foolish? Kwasia wishes Vietnam su na no bagaya say Jantra for draws abetra kan kwasi asem. We paid only 10 million and my brother should apologize to Ajima Menu Jot ni when we see way. That is the total amount of money. That is how much the accountant general said he go pay and said that an NHIA should pay the rest of the money. So what are you talking about here, Mr. Fool? Adena muyam kwasia force amwe Jimmy. And a Doma East for ama opportunities a bra parliament. Wano bagaya se kuraba bra parliament. Nebe ka asem nebe jet nyoma na emwa Doma East for se nebe ya Ghana for sikanen seg. Why you be bottle betra parliament kwasia se paper egugu table so che won say unim nyansa. Na won kwa na kan brofo. Law school papa be na akoye. Enye mediu law school ya na de beduru ha. E dia de papa na munim kwasia for every day. Oh, one no Jantra for draws size 38 abejira kan kwasi asem adan ya wo kan enti enjai. So you feel say $10 million is nothing. What does the document say? Did Okujato Ablakwa put this document together? Is it not your own finance ministry and accountant general? You are a foolish MP. Maybe your Doma East will not vote for such a twerp. And Kauba had an uncle church Ghana for the 1 year. Udin kwasi afo echiba 2020 ko bunko fo bun ekunko fo G power no. Ah, what about parliament? Nanka what said the Wayama Doma East for? Wano bagaya se Nigeria for kura ba be gina kan kwasi asam adan ya o se nkwasi Vietnam suit bi nti yenso so mo jimi mo yese Ghana for ye mo ana mo yese nim nyansa na ejimi ni bi ewura parliament. Since this fool went to parliament, I have not heard him speak on any tangible thing. He has not brought a bill before, he has not moved anything, he just sits there the two thing. And I know Doma is the former young kwasiafo. First time no opportunity. Now one kasa kwakwa Ajima Menu no on parliament obabim. Now would Jimmy instead of you to support for these people stealing from us no to stop no. Why one no bagaya say Nigeria for Ibadan for kura ba be gina be kan kwasiasem say and my brother should apologize to and then get Jimmy.
What up, my people? I go by the name T-Ram, aka the stylish rapper, aka Conscious, aka Fire, aka what I say, BBB. You watching Davcadotv. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. Alright.